Chris. Your director, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Well, Charles, he's our actor.
What's going on, homie?
Keep it really loose. We'll take you through it one scene at a time.
And action.
Hey, what's up, Pete?
Luca, how you doing, man?
Hey, I've been watching your games, and I'm really impressed. Now you're trying to craft him into, like, a better player. And action.
Appreciate you, Luca. Thank you, man.
You know what's gonna happen is next time you'd be like asking for more takes, like a professional actor. It's gonna be great. You did an amazing job.
Thank you.
You really did.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, thank you. Good job, Luca. Thank you so much.
Good job, buddy.
How was it? Great. You enjoyed it? Yeah. That's all.
I mean, it was kind of a little bit weird because the suit was tight and everything, but it went pretty great. I prefer playing basketball. This is for Boban Marjanovic. This is life for Boban.
What's up, guys? It's that time, NBA 2K22 cover reveal with my boy Luca. I want to show you the cover. Here you go, sir.
Thank you very much.
Long time coming.
This is amazing.
Sick, right?
Yeah. This is different than any others. It was like all little pictures, right?
Yeah.
But this is different. It's very nice.
We really wanted to feature you. 2K22 cover.
When I heard they
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Always a team that makes a flashy entrance when they're on the road. Now we'll see if they can back it up on the court. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. A moment here now to see the numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Here are the starters for Montreal. Bottoms is out there with Thunder. Then it's ABC. Then there's Z. And it's Augustine in at the 4-man position. Johnson is out there with Davis. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Cummings. And it's the kid in at the 1. Greg, the 2 words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
Well, you bring up some great points. Here's Jackson. Pass to the kid. Feeds it to Davis. Here's the kid and the powerful one-handed slam.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
About a minute played so far here in the first. He kicks it to Johnson. Outside Jackson. Now Bledsoe. A 17-point game for him in the win against Crawford. Passes to Augustine. Good work there as it goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Davis. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And the rejection by Jackson. Gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson. Jackson hits both of them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Augustine against Davis. Now here's Crawford. He had a 15-point outing in their last game again to the left wing. Here's McKenzie, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Shoots from 8. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Bledsoe. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. On the wing, Johnson. Led by Augustine. Passes it to Cummings. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. For Montreal, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Down low. Here's Augustine. Good D by Johnson.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And Jackson gets it to go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Bledsoe. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Basket counts.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's the kid. 26 points for him last game against Cleveland. The drive. Oh.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Montreal trails by 3. There's the pass to McKenzie. Johnson against Bledsoe. And it's Crawford, top of the key. 6 to shoot. Augustine finds Crawford. He lobs it up. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
At the line, number 17, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Montreal trails by 3. Pass to Augustine. Here's Bledsoe. Again, Montreal scores.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Jackson has the open look. Hits the 3-point bomb. Jackson's got 10.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
There's Crawford with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And first time out of the game called for Montreal. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Here's what Montreal's going with right now. Chance checked in for ABC. James comes in for Z. And it's White in for Thunder. James finds White. The putback. Augustine controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
The kid passes to Johnson. Now Jackson. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Oh, that's blocked. And now, here comes Augustine leading the break. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Jackson passes to the kid. On the wing, Johnson bangs home the trifecta.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Poke loose, and so it's Montreal now. Augustine against Davis. Augustine passes to White. And Davis sends it back. Johnson in the corner. Pass to Cummings. Right block shot. Craig pulls it in. Well, Montreal shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Unloads, and there's Augustine. That's good on the assist by White. Augustine's got the game tied up here for Montreal. Here's the kid. White covering. The kid passes to Cummings. It's good.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's the kid. He's got 6. Fires from deep. But they'll get another chance. Davis finds Johnson. Here's the kid. James covering. 5 on the clock. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 6.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And the call will be against Primetime. That's his first foul. So for Montreal, Prez is checked in for the machine. And Big Red subbed in for Bottoms. Big Red passes to White. Here's Craig. Back to White. No one near Prez as he lets it go. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Black Hole. White covering. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
50 seconds left in the first. With the floater. The rebound by Anderson. Has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this match. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And so he hits both. Montreal trails by 5. Pass to White. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Black Hole. A second chance effort. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Well, Montreal shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. And here is Prez. 8 points his last outing. Here's Big Red. And that one drops for him. Here's Black Hole. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
If he would have been there, man, that would have been.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. We've got Davis. Knox out there with Anderson. And it's ABC, and it's Black Hole in at the point. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. And White kicks to James. The pass to Big Red. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. Tries from 10. The rebound by Anderson.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Big Red. He had 16 points in the win against the quick look. No good that time. Pass to ABC. Anderson right side. Inside. Here's Knox. He feeds it to Anderson. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Montreal trails by 6. Outside, White. And that one, good. And the home team has possession. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Way way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Here's what Montreal's going with right now. ABC's checked in for Champ. Z comes in for James. And Thunder subbed in for White. Here's Thunder, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. From about 19 feet, rebounded by Knox.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Passes it to Black Hole. Anderson trying to free himself up. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Gets an open look and hits.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
To the right side. Pass to Davis. Picked off in midair. Pushing it up. Here's McKenzie. Again, Montreal scores.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
Here's Black Hole. He has 5. Outside, Davis. The shot, no good. And it's Montreal the other way.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Here's Black Hole. After Montreal picked up 3 with their last shot, Knox misses.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Anderson against Bledsoe. Here's Grimes, and that one off the back of the rim and in. ABC's got the lead up to 2 now for Montreal. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here's Montreal. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Anderson with the block, and he's able to get it back.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Ladies and gentlemen, Dave's team.
Quickly, let's look at the numbers for Black Hole. 6th in free throw percentage. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Here's Knox. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Outside for Davis. Just 5 on the clock. And Davis throws it down hard.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now here's Bledsoe. The pass to Prez. Off target with his 3. Gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Knox. Pass to ABC. Here's Black Hole. It's tipped. Here's Big Red. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Montreal making a change here. Crawford's checked in. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons, but to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the laurels of the game of college basketball.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Here's the kid. 6 points for him. Jackson in the corner.
Oh, gentlemen. My goodness, step back.
That was incredible. Here's Crawford. 4-point game. Passes it to ABC. And he banks in the layup. ABC's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Cummings goes back up. Out of bounds. Montreal takes possession. On Sunday, then on Monday.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Here's Big Red. He's guarded by Davis. That's tipped, and it's on a bounce to Montreal. They'll retain possession. Johnson, he's checked in for Davis. And Montreal making a change here as well. Augustine's checked in. Off the inbound. Rebounded by Knox. Knox has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's the kid. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now the pass to McKenzie. There's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's the kid. 8 points for him. Johnson wide open. He fires. The three-pointer no good. Here we go. 1-on-1. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Pass to McKenzie. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Grimes. And at last, they get one to fall. ABC's got the lead up to 8 now for Montreal. Here's the kid. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
James checked in for Montreal. Light comes in for Thunder. Montreal leading by 5. Crawford with the ball. 5 points in the game. Augustine, that's good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here is Augustine. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's White. He's coming off a 10-point game again. Passes to ABC. A beautiful reverse layup. ABC's got 10 points in the quarter.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And the foul called on ABC. That's foul number 2 for him. Champs checked in for ABC. To the inside. Here's Knox. Craig pulls it in.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Outside, White. It's Crawford on the wing. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Here's Augustine. No good. He's made 9 of 15, shooting an even 60%. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to White. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Crawford outside. Cummings grabs the board.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
From deep three-point range, that one's good. And the Montreal lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from the kid.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Now here is Augustine. A 29-point game for him in the win against.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
Outside Jackson. And the pass to the kid. Good if it goes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Mike Malone. Things got away from you guys in the first half. What happened out there?
Transition baskets, offensive rebounds, 2 of the areas that we knew coming into this game that we had to control. There's no sense of urgency right now. We're just shooting the ball. We're waiting to get back, and they're getting easy runouts.
A lot to clean up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Well, for Montreal, Kenny, give us your take.
Well, it's a heads-up, unselfish game they're playing. Their passing has been very sharp. And nobody is standing still. Guys are moving and finding open shots.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, I love that they were forceful at their offensive end. They got the shots they wanted. They played aggressively and got to the line. A strong attacking mindset. I like it. We'll see if they bring the same attitude in the second half, though.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from the machine.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. ABC is out there with the machine. Then there's Z, and it's Thunder, and it's Crawford at the 2-guard position. Here's Thunder. Crawford outside. Now Augustine over Davis, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Augustine's got 21.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
He had a nice open look right there. And that's 13 points for Thunder.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Jackson against Augustine. Augustine with the steal. And now, here comes Augustine, late in the break. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Jackson. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's McKenzie, who scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Outside for Jackson. Off target from 3-point range.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Here's ABC. He's got 10, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's the kid. 19 points in the game. Bucket is good. And it's 6 points for Bottoms.
Boy, excellent start to this second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Here's the break. Stripped away. And now Augustine pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here's the kid.
Oh, what a dunk! Out below!
Woo. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Now here is Augustine. 25 points in the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
So for Montreal, Prez comes in for ABC, and Big Red subbed in for Bottoms. Now here's Prez. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by Montreal. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And Davis pulls it down. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's the kid. 24 points for him. Cummings dishes to Jackson. Goes back up. Banked in off the glass. Cummings got 6 in the quarter.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Johnson up top with a tie. Here's Davis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Pass to Big Red. Here's Thunder. Missed number 7 from the field. He's also made 7. For the lead, stolen by Bledsoe. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Prez has got 6 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
stolen. Here's Big Red. 5 points in the game. They grabbed their own miss.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line, Johnson.
And the first one drops. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And both free throws good for Johnson. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Montreal. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Craig. And that one is stuffed right through.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Now here's Johnson. 11 points in the game. And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got his second basket. Well, Montreal's shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Here's Prez, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. The pass to ABC. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Montreal leading by 3. Big Red passes to Prez. Six on the shot clock. The rebound by Anderson. Here's Knox, and he dunks it down.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now here's Prez. He's got 8. Pass to White. Over to the wing. Prez. And another 3 for Montreal.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
And so Mike Malone calls a timeout.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Thunder's checked in for Montreal. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's Knox. Now Montreal moving it up. Here's Big Red, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Here's Boss, and goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
James outside. Passes it to McKenzie. A new 14 for Montreal.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
1:44 left to play in the third. Left side, Davis. Now Montreal moving it up. Prez leading the charge. A pull-up, and the jumper is good. And it's an 8-point Montreal lead.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here's Boss. Here's Anderson. And it's blocked. And here is James. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. To the paint. Here's Knox. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Knox has got 8 points.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half. Getting away from the three-point shot.
Chalk up 2 there. Thunder's got the lead up to 10 now for Montreal. 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Boss passes to Anderson and finished off by Anderson.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Anderson's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. The pass to McKenzie. Here's Prez. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Davis with the bucket.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's McKenzie. And another 3 for Montreal.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
That one's good, and the Montreal lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Knox.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
1 second left. Can't connect. And so it's Montreal bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Coach Mike Malone.
Stay positive. Don't get down. We got a lot of time left. We're going to win the game. We are going to win the game.
Coach Mike Malone moments ago trying to get each guy to believe in himself, believe that this still can happen.
And the players have to trust each other. It's going to take all 5 guys working together to recapture that momentum.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Knox out there with Davis. Then there's Boss. Then there's Anderson. And it's ABC in a shooting guard.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And that one falls for Davis.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And Montreal making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. Pass to ABC. Prez with the ball. Anderson with the block. And he recovers it. Crawford kicks to Prez. Montreal again missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And it's Davis missing.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot. And most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Boss. Here's ABC. It's rebounded by Montreal. Prez has got his 7th rebound here tonight. McKenzie. No good on the triple. One of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The machine's checked in for Prez. Here's the kid. Doubled by Crawford. The kid passes to Johnson. Davis kicks to Cummings. Passes it to the kid. Just 5 to shoot. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. 26 points for the kid.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Bledsoe outside. And right on target with the swish. And Montreal leads by 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Good on the second free throw. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Augustine looking around. Bledsoe outside. Back to Crawford. ABC passes to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's the kid. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. The kid's got 11 points here in just the second half. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's McKenzie. Sweet little floater. Thunder's got 26.
Oh, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Crawford with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Crawford's got it. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Here's the kid. On the wing, Jackson. This one for 3. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
It's Crawford on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Augustine. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Montreal. They'll retain possession. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Montreal needs to get off a shot. And he's good on the 3 ball. And he has 28 points for the game.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Outside for Davis. Bledsoe against Johnson. Cummings inside. That one drops for him.
You know, just what they were looking for right there. That's not a shot he's going to miss.
Montreal leading by 5. Here's McKenzie. And another 3 for Montreal.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Davis in the corner. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And that one misses. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for Montreal. Here's Augustine, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And it's blocked. The feed now to Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And that one falls for Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of them. Montreal leading by 6. Here's Thunder.
And even though he lacks the size of some of the other bigs, that extra effort has allowed him to do some serious work here on the board. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. 18 feet out. Again, Montreal scores.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Pass to Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Crawford. The pass to ABC. Bledsoe dishes to Crawford. Here's McKenzie. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Thunder's got 33 points. And you look at Thunder, what a contribution.
He continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Thunder.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last time out. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
And really an alert play on the glass there to get that second chance opportunity. He's having one of those games that we've really grown accustomed to seeing him put forward.
And he's back-to-back games like this. He is on a tear, competing with every ounce of energy he's got.
Now here is Augustine. Lots of room. But they get it back.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
And so Mike Malone calls a timeout. And you look at Thunder, what a contribution.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Perez is checked in for Montreal. Got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. He rifled that one in from distance. And that's now 35 points for the kid.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Montreal calls timeout.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Home team on D, trailing here by 8. Sweet move. No good from Bledsoe. Gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And so it's Montreal now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Perez passes to ABC. Crawford outside. Pass to ABC. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Snatched away. Here's McKenzie. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's the kid. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Montreal calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Goes up off the inbound. No good from Bledsoe. It's been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Jackson kicks to Cummings. Here's the kid. Whoa! That's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness.
How about the hang time you need to pull off something like that?
I know, above and beyond. You're right.
And you add in the creativity with all the dunks out there. We've seen some. That one stands out.
Montreal again missing. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Now here's Johnson. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Cummings. And yes, it's good. Now just a 2-point Montreal lead.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Here's Bledsoe. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And Montreal leads by 4. There's 1-7. Team left here in the fourth quarter. The kid passes to Cummings, and so Mike Malone calls a timeout.
Start it.
And Montreal making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Augustine with the steal. Fast break. Here they come. Finished off the break. Thunder's got 38 points.
And that just may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all a time to get sloppy with the ball.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's the first, and that brings them within 5. Both shots good from the stripe.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
So the wing on the left. Bledsoe against Johnson. They get it back. Ryan.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
And no reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's McKenzie, and another three for Montreal.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that three of their own. And this gets the crowd energized. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Johnson for three. It's rebounded by Montreal. They've led by as many as 11 points, and so they foul intentionally. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Here's the kid. From deep. Misses there. So we see Montreal get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that.